Paul Butler. I'm one of the client partners at New Leaf Training and Development, and I'm joined today by Anafe Robinson, who is the Director of Financial Aid and Scholarships at the L.A. Pierce College, an organisation that I'm delighted to say is a client of ours. Hey, Anafe, the purpose of these Take Fives is to give people some practical help, provide some hope, and even sprinkle a little bit of humour. So I've just got one question, which I'd love you to run with for about 4 minutes or so, because we do call them Take Five for a reason. So here's the question. What would you say, Anafe, that you're learning personally, professionally, even as an organisation during these rather challenging days? And tell us a little bit more about the work that you do in financial aid and scholarships and who you serve. So over to you, Anafe, and I'll wrap it up when you're done.
All right. Well, thank you, Paul. I'm glad to be here. So anyway, my name is Anafe Robinson, and I'm the director of financial aid at LA Pierce. Pierce College is a 2-year community college, and what we do is we provide financial assistance to students in order to continue their college education. So that's what we do. That's what I do as a business. Um, but as far as, let's say, what I've learned personally, during the past 11 months, I would say patience is one of them. Um, because I know I guess that's a new word now, right? Pivoted to an online environment. Um, I had to learn to be patient with the students and the staff because working in an online environment is a little bit different than seeing each other let's say in person in the office, right? We're not seeing each other personally, right? In person, and everybody's in this meeting all day long. And also the staff now, they're at home, so they have to then juggle between their work and life at the same time, during the day. So some of the staff will have, they have kids that are also going to school online. They may be taking care of, let's say, their parents or loved ones at home. So during the day, they have to juggle between those many different responsibilities. So what I had learned is to be more flexible and empathize with the staff, but at the same time, getting the work done, right? So I think patience, flexibility, those two words come to mind. Like I said, empathize with what they're going through, right? I mean, this is a totally different environment that we're in right now. Um, I'm just fortunate that, you know, I, my kids are now older. So I could just imagine how it is, taking care of young kids and at the same time working. I could just imagine that. So I really, really empathize to my staff. So, but anyway, so that's what I've learned is patience, flexibility, and be empathetic with them. And at the same time, also, it's been stressful because while working remote, there is this perception just because we're at home doesn't mean that we are available 24/7. So that could be very stressful for my staff and myself also. Being at home all day, sometimes you don't have that differentiation between work and life because my office is actually my living room in a sense. In my living room, dining room. So I always catch myself when I'm watching TV. I have my laptop in front of me, and all of a sudden I start working. So it's like it never ends. So I need to learn, and my husband is helping me with that. Stop working after hours. So I have to learn to, in a sense, stop being in front of the computer. And I know when he's at home, because he also works from home sometimes, we make the effort to walk after by 5 o'clock, go outside, decompress, and just walk. So we walk for about 45 minutes. And so that's one way for us to just get out of this Zoom environment that we're in. So I think that's what I've learned is to really stop, because if you keep on working, you're gonna be exhausted, overworked. So make sure, take the time to just get away from it all. Like I said, walking is actually great. And I've learned that also while working from home is that I'm eating right. So I cook my meals, which I never have to do when I'm at work actually, because there's no kitchen there. So I've been eating right. So I'm fortunate for that. But yeah, walking, exercising, eating right. That's what I've um, improved during the last few months personally. And also at the same time, during this past few months, I've also been learning on a professional level. I am very active with our association, our financial aid association at the state and even regionally. So I'm one of the trainers for our association. So that means that I have to continually learn the subject matter. While we know those things, right? Because that's our jobs. It's good to have a refresher course. So it forces me to relearn and get myself updated to help me with my position, and at the same time, share my knowledge and experiences with my colleagues at the state. So I think that's all I have for now.
Okay. Well, Anafe, on behalf of everyone who watches these, and as you know, they become immensely popular. Thanks, Anafe, for your insights. And if I could say, thank you for the excellent work you do at LAPS College. I'm conscious of a couple of the recent projects we worked with you on, and just understanding the challenges that some of these students have, especially the students where English might be a second language for them, and then compounding that with obviously the online frustrations. With the world that we live in right now. I just wanted to say thank you so much, and again applaud you for the excellent work you're doing. Very meaningful work at a college that's close to our heart and is literally very close to our office. So could I offer you a virtual high five?
Thanks, Paul.
Anafe, thanks ever so much.